Okay, this video is for my homosexually inclined friends. First of all, I'm gonna say this will probably be a long video. So if you don't have the time, you don't have the space, or you're just looking for some entertainment, this is not the place. This is not the video. This is for people who want to consider things and think and feel their way through nuance. I've been considering how I want to say this for quite a while, maybe even years, but really am now only in the place that I can actually drop in to this conversation, because this is what I want it to be, as a conversation. And so I will get to the point, and that is, at some point, we as homos, if we choose to continue to evolve beyond just seeing ourselves as, or identifying as, queer, gay, at some point there's more liberation. There's more liberation beyond coming out. Coming out is one part, one step. And I think that a lot of us homos, and I'm gonna keep using the word homo because queer and gay in this moment to me feel hijacked. It feels energetically connected to politics, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for personal sovereignty and liberation, not groupthink. And so, in my opinion, a lot of homos, our souls came here with one of the qualities of our personhood being that we were homosexual, and that was one way for us to start to individuate from bigger group thinking, to individuate from our family or religion or society, to start to say, I'm different. I don't fit in this box. I don't have these specific beliefs, and I'm going to live life differently. And for many of us, then we kind of get hooked into making our homosexuality, our queerness, our gayness into the end result. And it becomes a huge part of our personalities. And then it becomes, in my experience, a trap. And we don't move beyond that. And I think that there's a strong, strong call in this moment in time for a lot of homos to move beyond that, to heed the call of their soul, to liberate themselves further, and to take advantage of the individuation that's already happened, to take advantage of that feeling of difference and allow it to inform your next steps. What is your soul here to do? And it's probably not just here to be another gay. Nothing wrong with that, but I think it's limiting. And I'm really curious what you guys think about this, because another layer to this is personal responsibility with our energy, right? If we do choose, and not everyone chooses this, many people don't, but if we do choose to continue our personal liberation and find out who we are and connect to our divinity and become energetically attuned in a way that serves us and allows us to be a steward of love and liberation for other people, if we choose that path, then we have to take responsibility for things like our sexual energy, who we share our bodies with, who we share sex with, what we put into our bodies, meaning alcohol and drugs, which can be a huge part of the gay community at a certain point, because we all had shared trauma and those are coping mechanisms. And the part that feels touchy for me is talking about taking responsibility for who we share our sexual energy with, because it was the thing that made us feel free. It's like, okay, I'm allowing myself, I'm owning the fact that I have these desires and I'm going to act on them, and no one can stop me and no one can tell me that I can't. True. And then that becomes an immature response that a lot of homosexual men specifically don't ever grow out of. And it's really immature, and it's sometimes sad and understandable. But this is a conversation about growing out of that and recognizing that our sexual energy, our bodies, and how we share energy with other people is extremely important. And finding ways, and I think I'll probably create a group around this soon, to support people in transforming their relationship, homosexual men specifically, transforming their relationship with their sexuality and their sexual energy in a way that is empowering and liberating and goes beyond just feeling free to have sex with whoever we want, but actually becomes something that we hone, and something that's valuable and important, and allows us to connect to the divine in a way that is far more empowering than just sharing it with some random person. No shame. So I'm curious, I would really love to hear from my homosexual community, my spiritual homosexual community especially, but anyone who wants to share their thoughts and opinions, I'm open. And I'd love to hear how you relate to this topic, where you are on this. And I hope that we can continue this dialogue. I love you. Have lots of beautiful experiences today.